if you want to be able to hit over 1,000% on setups on your own within a community where you've been strategically taught how to find, execute, and profit with confidence and completely independent of anyone else's callouts, you definitely need to tap in with us. Down below in the description, you need to visit www.alphapack.trading.com. Now, this is the watch list. Let's go. We've had an absolutely amazing week. I'm your host, FICO Jordan, here for the Alpha Pack Trading Weekly Watch List. Now, just to cover a couple of things that went off without a hitch, we have Coke this week went for just under 1,000%, and we have SO that went off for just under 1,100%. I believe was our highest return in our group on that. A handful of people hit for over 1,000%, some just under before they rolled those positions because there's still room. Now, if you don't know my personal opinion and how I teach, because it's what works and it's what has been undefeated for us as a group, what is swingable is day tradable. So if institutions have high interest, are highly aggressive on things that have time frame continuity and high time frame triggers that are moving on to their range, you need to not let your foot off the gas. So if you want more information on how you can strategically learn that, I am doing a webinar this Wednesday, basically covering the not so secrets that institutions and yes, mainstream media, I'm looking at you, CNBC and Jim Cramer, that they do not want us to know about. In order for you to 10x your profits in your portfolio and your trajectory, you definitely want to tap in with me this Wednesday. Don't want nothing from you. In the description box below, you can see my YouTube channel, or better yet, my Instagram feed, where I'll give you more information on where that'll start. So stay tuned for that. As far as the setup I had going, 1,700% before I had to roll on Constellation Brands. That expired last week, and it was a banger. We still have room to go, and I'm actually going to be doing a breakdown on that setup tomorrow on my YouTube channel. So you don't want to miss that, because I'm going to cover what I seen, where I entered, what my stop loss was, percentage return, why I rolled, what rolling even is. Now, this week, I like XLV. Healthcare looks pretty good. We have a descending channel on a high time frame, and if you pay attention to that, the difference in this setup and the reason why it will escape this channel is all because of high time frame continuity. There's a trigger of an inside quarter at 136.24 and a trigger of an inside 6 month at 136.57. That trigger for the 6 month is the target for the quarter. Now, the target for the 6 month is going to be the break of a trigger of an inside year at 141.77. Like I said, what's swingable is day tradable. Time frame continuity tends to give away the intentions of what institutions are doing. Majority of the market's money and change is made after hours. So I'm not going to leave money on the table and say I'm being greedy when institutions are running up price. These runs are very easy to identify. Swing trading is not that difficult. If you really want more information on how that works, you need to tap in with us. I'll see you on Wednesday. On terms of what the bros are looking at this week, let's tap in with Wealthy soon and see what he has for us.
Yo, what's good, Alpha Pack? It's your boy Cam G with another weekly watch list. Let's get straight into it. First thing on my watch list, MMAT. This one looks fire on the week. We want to get this one above like 24 cents. Do a nice 2-2 continuation. It does have an inside month. I'm liking this one. We're going to keep going. I like CVX. We're going to do a 2-2 rev. It did a fail 2 down last week. Had a strong week. We're going to capitalize and take this one to the other side of the BF. So again, we're going to do a 2-2 on CVX right above, what is this level? Right above 158.88. Next on the list, we got VZ. VZ looks fire. It did a 2 down on a week, but was able to create a hammer after hitting the 2-week BF. This one looks fire, but I only want to play this one above 34 because there is a broad formation right there. So I got to get above 34 for me to be able to play this. But a 2-2 on the week from a hammer, fire. Next, we got MRO. MRO, it just went outside week, but this one is still fire. I want to catch this one continuation on the week. Even if you look at it on the month, it's still fire. Still got a lot of room to go to get to the other side of the BF. So we like MRO. Next, we got Oxy. Oxy got an inside week, super fire. So we're gonna take this one on a break of the inside week. A 2-1-2 continuation to the upside. We're gonna take this one to the other side of the BF. Real easy to play. Another one on the list, one of my favorites on the list this week is we got Disney. Disney did a failed 2 down on a week. So we want to do a 1-2-2 on a week. This one is super fire. If this one can get out of there, it can really get out of there. You want to get entry somewhere around 88.50. The break of that week, super fire. And that is my watch list for the week. Shout out to all my people at Alpha Pack. We was able to eat last week on Pfizer, UNH, Coke. So let's keep it going.
What up? It's your man, Boss Gang VIP, and these are the tickers I'm going to be looking at this week. First ticker I'm going to be looking at is Disney, DIS, 2-week above $88.49. I'm going to be looking at Triple M. This has been on my watch list the last couple of weeks. If you see something on my watch list repeatedly, that means that everything is going according to plan. I'm looking for a 2-2 month on Triple M above 104.89. Moderna, mRNA, I'm looking for a 2-2 day above 127.22. I'm looking for a double inside week break above 127.48. BP, British Petroleum, I'm looking for a 2-1-2 week above $36.82. MOS, I'm looking for a 2-1-2 day above $38.82. The last ticker I'm going to be looking at is GIS. Didn't have any inside breaks or any 2-2 reversals, but I am looking for an entry above the previous session high of $77.06. The high of the year is $90.89. We are currently above 50% of the previous year at 75.01. If you guys have any questions, make sure to put them in the comments below. Follow me on social media at Boss Gang VIP. Follow us on our website, www.alphapackTrading.com, to learn more. If you have any wins, we'd like to know about it. We're looking forward to having another great week. I'm out. Peace.
Yo, what's good with it, Pack family? This your boy, Mr. Check My Resume. I'm here to bring you my watch list for the week of July the 24th. So without any delay, we're going to get right into it. The first ticker on my watch list this week is going to be Oxy. I really like the way that oil is setting up this week. We had Oxy that closed with the inside week. We're looking for a 2-1-2 bullish continuation here on the week that should take us to about the $64 range if you're looking for a short-term target here. But then also, if you're looking for more of a macro move here, we got some levels up to about $70. You probably need to get some contracts out to maybe September or so to catch that move. August contracts, you may be pushing it, but really like the setup here on the inside week for this bullish continuation on Oxy. So that's the first one on my list that I want to talk about with to you all this week. The next one I want to get into is RCL. That's Royal Cruise Lines. That's one we've been playing throughout the first 2 quarters of the year. And this one now is kind of pushing up in its highs. It had a little bit of a retracement over the last week or so. And now we're looking to TTO back and forth to the upside. We are looking for a weekly reversal here at the level of 102.87. We're looking to push this one ultimately close to about the 120 range. But I think if you, depending on how you want to play it, you may have some room back to 105 on some short-term targets. But there is an opportunity for this one to continue and move in force. This one still has magnitude on it. So I really like the way RCL sets up here for the TTO. So that's the first one. That's the second one here on my list. And then the next one here is Delta. And Delta is another one in the travel sector we've been talking about. We've been playing airline and cruise lines. So this is just another situation here where we're looking at this stock has been in force. It's been moving to the upside for quite a while. So now we're looking at what we call a TTO situation. We had an outside week 2 weeks ago. Close with the inside week this week. So we're setting up for a Chicago 3-1-2 to the upside here at $49.10. We are 2 up on the macros. We are looking to take this one back in full time frame continuity if and when this trigger hits on Delta. So we're looking at that trigger to hit, then we're looking to take this level just north of $50 and maybe a level of like $50.18. And then from there, if we can push through, if you got a little more time on your contracts, we can push up to the 5160 level, maybe even up to about 52 or just north of $52 there on Delta. I have a level of like 52.10 potentially as well on Delta. So that's another one here on the watch list that I really wanted to talk to you all about. And then the last one that I'm going to bring to you today will be AT&T. So this is one that we've been looking at in the pack. We do have some members already in this trade already, but we do see that where AT&T has taken out these lows. I was really looking at this monthly broadening formation around, it was like around $13 or just north of $13. We took out that level this past week. We closed out with the hammer off of taking those lows. So we are looking for a reversal back to the upside here on AT&T. We got the weekly entry here above $14.78. We do have a monthly trigger as well, but just thinking about this weekly at first, we can push this one back to about the $15.60 level. Ultimately, there is another level. You got the point of control of the day here, right just below $16, like $15.94. And then we have a quarterly broadening formation at about $16.20. Once you get to that broadening formation, it gives you the opportunity to flip the month and give you a monthly reversal. That'll be at the 1623 level. And then from there, you've got magnitude back to about the $20 level of just north of $20. So first things first, we've got to get this weekly reversal and then get to these broadening formations here on the quarter, right where the point of control is. So then from there, we'll be able to estimate or determine how price looks from there. But we've got the short-term move, and then we've got a longer magnitude potential move as well on AT&T. And so that's all I'm going to bring to you all today. So I turn it back over to you, FICO, to get the full watch list. You got to be a member of the pack. So tap in with us. Peace, everybody.
Perfect. Okay. Let's see. I hope you all took notes. Very, very important. Make sure you got your levels set, your triggers available. And if you're not in a group where they're teaching you how to find these setups on your own, completely independent of their call out or signals, you definitely need to tap in with us. Visit www.alphapacktrading.com. You can get that in the description box below. And remember, follow my Instagram if you definitely want to tap in for that webinar. I'm basically going to peel back the curtain on these not so secrets that they definitely don't want you to know about. So until next week, we'll see you again. Peace.